The knife round has begun. Welcome to Counter-Strike. This is CS growth. If you guys don't know what CS growth is, it's something me and some friends do weekly, where it's all about growing, becoming better in Counter-Strike. This is a very important round. Again, you'll learn Counter-Strike if you've never seen it before, but this knife round, all knives, of course. Whoever wins this round will get to pick what side they start out. So there's no points being won here. There's no winning. But you do get to put yourself potentially in an advantage. Unfortunately, it seems Etan running for their dear life right now. What is their plan? As they just continue to charge away. So many terrorists behind, and finally it's over. It's going to be Livewires winning that round, and now they get to decide, do they want to be the terrorists or perhaps the counter-terrorists? And it looks like a decision has already been made, potentially. I'm not too certain if this is the round starting. No, they're still deciding. They're still deciding. Yabidi, thanks so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Wow, I have 10 leftover bits. That's so kind of you. Thanks for all the follows. Welcome in, guys, to CS Growth, your premier Counter-Strike tournament. Again, guys, there's $1,000 of Monopoly money up for grabs for this team. It gets in first place here. But we are beginning here. It looks like the Boundless are going to be moving ahead as the CTs, and going to be Livewires on terrorists, of course. Now in Counter-Strike, the terrorists, their job is plant a bomb. If you've never seen Counter-Strike, we're going to have 5v5. Counter-Strike, counter-terrorists try to stop them from planting the bombs, of course. Meanwhile, we have a huge push right up here from the terrorists. They are just running in. They are going Arch's side. Already a lot of Glock fire pushing out. That's one elimination already. We can hear their comms. That's insane. What an incredible kill, though, from Etan. CT's really cleaning this one up. Very good job. Good defense, good retake, all things considered. Let me actually, I'm going to disable their comms for now. Good learning moment for all of us, team. Why did you make a co-channel for this? This channel has always existed. All stealing my pistol strat. Hey, clearly they are figuring something out right here. Let's actually click over to Hallwax. Look at that beautiful bayonet gamma Doppler. Worth probably around 1,000, if we had to guess. But once again, all the terrorists go into third person. You can see them all moving in unison up alt mid right now. Mollying off apps right now to prevent any sort of peek from apps. You have Senhar Bugs keeping an eye on mid right now. ET's rotating in. We do have Tio holding down Banana. Currently no T's in Banana. Wax making the move up. Sneaking through the smoke right now. The shotgun from Density catches Hall off guard. An excellent kill. Another terrorist found inside of apps. They get scared away a little bit. Beautiful double as well from Theo back on the FAMAS. One more terrorist coming up, though. Nice kill! Cleaning it up in general. That's 2-0 right now for the Boundless, currently on CT side. You can see the loss bonus. You can see also the utility. Utility is so important in this game, guys. If you've never played Counter-Strike, grenades, very, 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 very important. Is there a delay? No. We are doing the honor system that none of these fine individuals will screen share, screen peek, whatever, stream snipe. They will not do that because that'd be so mean of them. This is a friendly CS Growth Invitational, of course. Week 2 of it, however. This is the second week we're doing it. Just the second week that we're streaming, of course. We do have a huge push coming up. I clicked away at the wrong button. Satorix getting that Tech 9 spray onto Carr right there. Flash is coming in. CT's aware now. The smoke comes in. Beautiful kill from Density, too, with the shotgun. That smoke will drive the T's back away. Down Banana. And now it's a matter of them holding things down. They're already making moves into the A bomb site. Etan securing a beautiful double. Kind of shutting down hopes for the terrorists here because it's currently 4v1. This is going to be a very, very tricky retake indeed. Can Hallwax achieve it with a Glock? Not gonna be happening, sadly. Bomb is spotted. Good defuse coming in. It's Etan with that defuse. Excellent work overall. 3-0 for the Boundless right now. Things have got to change here, of course, for the terrorists. We do have some newcomers, of course, on the arena. Here in Inferno, the lovely land of beautiful Italy, I believe. I'm actually not too certain where this place is located. I think it's Italy. It's got to be Italy. And look at this place. Absolutely gorgeous. The terrorists making the moves they need to right now. We actually have a sniper getting a beautiful shot. That was Satorix. But here on Banana, Vio in a bit of trouble. Molotovs go down. Nade delivers not really any damage. Currently the numbers, though, are on their side right now. Might be going for a little bit of a boost here. Holding that car angle, however, they're really, really scared about that. A lot of util coming from number 3 here, Density. They re-smoke mid. That's going to keep Hallwax away from that angle. And now it looks like they're really posturing up for an attack of some sort. The shooting has already come out. That's Vio again with a lovely kill with the AK. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see that. But that's control. And oh my gosh. No words up on that boost angle. They were not ready for it. Moore's coming out. Density with that trade. Etan also coming in. Smoke is down. That's not going to matter too much to these individuals. They really want it more than ever. But do they know that there is a crazy flank lurking behind? Jorgs in the shadows. Not able to take advantage, however, as Satorix will claim those kills for himself. That's the first round on the board for the Livebriars here. Did they vote on the maps this time, Beaver? I have no idea. I do not know that information, but either way, we are here on Inferno. I gotta get used to controlling the cameras. I have to click 1 through 0 to go to their cams. I can't really, do anything else. But Hallwax pushing up alt mid. Could we see an aggressive play? Yes, we do. They're jumping up into apps. Meanwhile, though, over... Oh, Etan. Hearing that elimination kind of out of left field here. Couple terrorists holding Banana currently. We do have Density on the lookout. Hallwax, though, of course, securing a nice kill. That opens up A just a little bit, at least on the arch side. And now we have Senor Bugs having to reposition here. This could be a little dangerous for the TTs. 4-4 right now, though. Still anybody's game. Just a matter of waiting for these terrorists to kind of make up their mind here. Where do they want to go? Where do they want to move to next? I see Hyper. AK in hand. Leading the charge. They're getting ready. Flashes go out. It's going to be up to Density here to hold this. Good block on that flash. Nice headshot. That's going to be Vio taken out. The boost comes in. The flash. Perfect dodge again. And there's a second elimination. Density really holding their own right now. Yo. Aware. Wow. Etan with that beautiful flank kill. Hallwax trying to stop Density and Theo. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Nope. Time is running out, though. Satorix has to plant the bomb right now. No other CTs in the area, so they're going to have no problem getting that down. Molotov goes in as well. Maybe a little bit too early, but here comes Tio with an AK in hand now. And that's going to be a beautiful elimination. But Density there, getting 3 this round. Incredible work overall. They pick up the AK. They're looking for more util lying around. Don't find it. And they are good to secure this round. There should be an auto spectator that normally does a decent job at switching, especially at the beginning of the round when everyone is spread out. I think there was something like that, but it may have been disabled by the HUD I'm using. I'm not too certain, quite frankly, but we will find out later on. It's the first time I've ever casted CS2. This is like a learning opportunity. All right, listen. Even though 1,000 Monopoly dollars are on the line here at the CS Growth Invitational event, week 2, you know, it's not like we're playing at the grand stage of a major, okay? Either way, good split of CTs making their moves. It's going to be potentially an A hit, though, based on how this posturing is looking. Yeah, this could be a great opportunity for you to get some amazing kills. They're showing off that M4 with a beautiful little dragon. That's the Etan special. Not able to breathe fire like they hoped, however. Jorgs with that Galil. Can he get one? Jumping up in the air. The op does not kill Jorgs. He walks away with a sliver of HP. And now it's a matter of density and also Natsu to keep things alive for the Boundless here. The bomb is planted. You can see the progress bar at the very top. Obviously, the CTs need to defuse that before it explodes. Otherwise, many will die. That will be terrible. Terrorism at its finest. A kill, though, from Icy Hyper leaves Natsu, the very last member standing. Maybe they stay alive, though. Just for the econ. Unfortunately, they get caught off. Molly will deliver a little bit of blocking. Buy them a little bit of time. The terrorists are running away with it. Icy Hyper, though, still a little close to the bomb. I'm a little worried, quite frankly. They might die to it. We'll see what happens. They are full HP with armor, so they should be fine. Yeah, they're good. But it's going to be Natsu holding it down and walking away with their M4, which is good for their econ. As the loss bonus right now for the CT side is only 1,900. Same as the live wires, though, but money is much more of a factor on the CT side of things than anything else. Many people will die. Yes, Gad, many will die, okay? This bomb is deadly. Especially the chickens. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are chickens roaming around the map. Very unfortunate. Satorix, though, op in hand. Will they find a nice kill on the mid? No targets in sight, however. A little bit unfortunate. Meanwhile, though, Vio and Friend are moving up. A little bit of damage dealt onto Tio there with the grenade. They fall back. Now it's just pretty much standard issue, hold, and get a pick, it seems. We have Hallwax currently up in apps. Another teammate behind. We do have Satorix, though, with the bomb in hand. They're posturing for a mid-hit. Of course, this is a great opportunity, though, for Senor Bugs to really shine here. They could put a stop to this mid-push right now as the smokes and util are being deployed. The flash goes in. Is anybody going to clear this angle? The flash goes out. There it is. Senor Bugs is good for one. Vio, though, cleans it up. And now it's Etan dealing out some massive damage here. Pop flash goes in, too. Will he go for the peek? He does not. That's a beautiful cleanup there by the Boundless. Currently 5-2 here. Loss bonus on the favor of live wires now. They get 2,400 each round they lose currently. A lot of flashes, but look at the Boundless. Way more util. Again, util so much more important on the CT side, especially on a map like Inferno, because throw one smoke, you pretty much got Boundless. The Boundless would have Banana under control. We'll see what happens here. We'll stay on Tio here for now. As the round begins, Molotov going in early. That's an early peek. Tio, beautiful shot right through that wall there. Hallwax, though, found his way up mid. It's going to be a squeeze happening here. He wasn't quite ready for it, unfortunately. Etan with the op. And there's Senor from earlier getting that cleanup on the opposite side there. And now it's simply a matter of Jorgs up in apps. A 1v5 for the ages. Can he make it happen? No. No, he cannot. Jorgs will not be jorging it. He's jorged it a lot previously. Too much jorging, quite frankly. He can't keep doing it all the time. Gotta let the powers recharge, if you know what I mean. Either way, Terrorists currently down by 4. Not exactly the end of the world. This is a more CT-sided map, of course. What will they do this round, though? They are charging up Banana. This could be a deadly push. Oh my gosh. Etan with an op kill. That's 3 eliminations for the CTs, and now it's Density with the M4, able to get one. Once again, it's just our friend Jorgs, hoping to Jorg it out harder than ever before. But will Natsu be able to stop this cross? Not exactly. Does Natsu even know? Natsu knows now. They've got the numbers advantage plus the health advantage. Jorgs really needs these one-taps here. Natsu. Nice work, Natsu. Able to clean it up, no problem. They'll be able to get that defuse with no issue. Did you make this overlay? It is a preset overlay. It's called Open HUD. I googled Counter-Strike tournament graphics, and this was the first thing that popped up, and it's incredible. What ranks are these guys? I think a majority of them are between 15 to 20k. We do have one new player on each team. I know Icy Hyper is like brand new to the game. Well, not brand new, but kind of brand new. I don't know who's brand new on the CT side, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's TO or if it's Natsu. But Density has been a star in this game. They have been showing their true colors. We do have Ops ringing out gunfire here in mid. The smokes go down, though, and provides a little bit of cover here. Currently, it's Jorgs kind of lurking up Banana. There's only one CT in any real position to put a stop to a push. We do have 4 CTs over by A right now. Shots already going down. Etan brought down to 40 HP. He's got to rotate out. I wonder if we're going to see a rotate. Indeed we do. Natsu coming back over from A site to help out. Meanwhile, though, Hall lurking in apps right now. Potentially will be able to get a nice kill. Depending on how the execute goes on B here. Meanwhile, Etan, right as we click over, secures 1. The chicken dancing in happiness and joy for that kill. Now it's just a matter of cleanup here for the T's. The CTs. That's another one from Etan. Just can't be stopped. Senor Bugs gets that one as well. We didn't get to see any of the action. I hate that I clicked the wrong buttons. This is hard to learn, but I'm figuring it out. I am casting at the same time. Forgive me. Been watching all the old VODs while I play CS or Zomboid. Thanks for putting them on YouTube. Of course, Bo. Maybe I'll put this on YouTube. I don't even know. But this is a good time. I enjoy casting, dude. I enjoy casting. If you need to handicap a team, I can join. I will let you know, Cad. Right now, we do have a full 10-man, of course, but possible we could see a we'll see. A little bit more money for the T's now at this point. Oh my gosh, Hallwax charging in. Satorix, though, with that Mac 10 kill, now holding a sniper rifle, too. Smokes go down, though. There's not going to be any opportunity for them to get any sort of snipe. And your Bugs, though, waiting for feedback, waiting for the team to rotate in. And there's Density again, kind of the MVP in my eyes for the CTs. A beautiful kill. Oh my gosh, Tio, though, not able to land it. Jorgs rotating down into Banana. There's no one left there, though. So now it's a matter of Density and Co. to hold it together. But the double cross. And Satorix with the final kill with the op. They're going to be able to land that shot, no problem. Final round here in the half. Boundless and Livewires will be trading positions here. Yeah, very, very happy to be spinning the C4. Could be dangerous if he drops it. He could blow up his entire team and then boom. They're all dead. That's okay. A lot of CTs holding up on the A site right now. We do also see a push from Natsu. There's going to be a huge bit of contact right there. Hallwax getting the first opening for this battle. And already they're going in for a crazy flank, too. It's Natsu trying to keep things alive over here on Banana, but with 2 terrorists there, it's not going to be enough. And now it seems like terrorists are going to be walking away with this round, no problem, as it's simply Density left remaining here. Not able to quite land those shots either. Good nade, though. Decent damage, but a lot of terrorists are going to be coming over. Out of ammo now for the M4. Beautiful, good headshots. But in the end, Livewires walking away with the hap. And there is our scoreboard for now. Tio, actually, in the charge for kills on the CT side. 13 eliminations. Excellent work to them. But now the hard part begins, because of course, Boundless, they get to be the CTs now, which is the easier half. Density had some great clutch kills, absolutely, of course. Sir Cody, man, he Jor-kinged it. He did indeed. We love to see that out of Mr. Jorgs, of course. But what's really curious is, what will they do on Terror's side? Already the charge coming in. Are they going to run right through that? It seems like they might, as Density gets those opening shots. Excellent kills with the Glock, and that's going to be a great opening for the CTs, or excuse me, the Ts. To get sight control here is Etan, sadly, left alone. Jorgs and, of course, Hallwax left alone here. Good elimination, though, from Hallwax. Gave Jorgs a chance to push in to Cathedral. Finds that one as well. This could be possible. With Hallwax going down, it's going to be a little bit tougher. Jorgs good for another one, though. Currently 2 eliminations total. Full magazine in his pistol. But time is not on his side. Terrorists are going to be holding that cross. They're not going to be letting him get that defuse. And he will not be jorking it this round. The bomb. Blowing him up. Senor Bugs getting one that round and also providing a good distraction. Nearly had it. But it wasn't quite meant to be. So now it's a matter of seeing what are the terrorists going to do this round. Great opening from them. They held it together well. Even despite Hallwax and Jorgs with their incredible comeback. Can they repeat success again? Looks like right now, though, huge push into A. CT's definitely here. The apps push coming in. Hallwax here could have a great position to fry these terrorists up with the 5-7. Good eco purchase, but the shots don't quite land there. Another kill comes out. Etan from behind. Oh my goodness, now Jorgs is dead too. And Vio is last live. CT's really struggling that round. Not a surprise, though. Of course, they were behind on money against MP7s, MP5s. I mean, it's going to be tough for sure. 3 rounds remain for Livewires here to claim victory, of course. They're definitely strategizing right now. If we go wide angle, you can definitely see all of the thoughts forming in their head currently. There they go, charging off into battle. See what happens here. Grenade bounces back. That's definitely not what was supposed to happen here. Tio closes the gap regardless. Now it's the CTs falling back. Maybe they think it's a fake. Maybe they just want to play close to sight. Who really knows? But we're going to have a crazy battle breakout in a moment here in mid for certain. We have Senor Bugs sitting in Boiler. He steps out. He's walking into a cross, the likes of which Senor Bugs is not ready for. Smoke comes in. Flash as well. And there's the kill. Etan actually claiming that the spray through the smoke is not going to be enough, however. Meanwhile, we have an execute on B. There's Natsu getting a nice elimination. There's the second, though. Will Icy Hyper be able to hold it down? No, Icy Hyper is taken out, and now Density has the bomb site and is able to get the plants. Last terrorist alive, of course. Not impossible to retake here, but against the likes of Density, that's going to be challenging. Satorix, can they do it? They clear Dark. That's one angle taken care of, and now that's pretty much all sight control. Satorix might be aware of the flank. Yes, he is. Good spray. Keeping things together, and that's Hallwax getting that defuse. Keeping the dream alive for the CTs. Do you know if Tio is Sid? I do not. I do not have information, sadly. We can find out after in our post-match interviews, of course. We will let you know as well, Bo. Again, if we have someone drop out, we can figure it out there. I think some of these people have people kind of like ready to jump in. But we'll see. We'll see, team. Meanwhile, right now, Natsu holding onto the bomb. 3 over here in alt mid. And we have, once again, another cross. Jorgs and good old Hallwax holding things down. And Jorgs actually might be getting active here in a moment, depending on how this goes. Good opening elimination there from Mr. Jorgs. That puts the remaining members of the terrorists and apps kind of on the back foot. They're a little scared to push in now. Density taken out too. This is no good. But of course the question now is, do the CTs know that the last few remaining are in apps? Because it seems like they're more concerned about mid. Oh. Sprays through into mid. And there's the peak. Etan was waiting for that, ready as ever to strike. But that does give up some valuable information. And now members of CT that were over by B are rotating in. Currently a 4v2 here. Oh, and what amazing kill from Vio. Spotting that target in the final shots. Natsu going down to the MP9. Jorgs. Excellent work. Besides C, you're also CS2 player, because my 2 favorite games are CS2 and Zomboid. We love CS2. We do. We love the skins. We love shooting people in the head. We love the op. We love nuke, especially. God, if we don't get a nuke tonight, I'm going to be pissed. We'll see, though. Right now, only 2 members of CTs holding down A, and it's going to be a huge push here into Banana. Unfortunately, Density was leading that charge, and they are eliminated. Another Molly goes down, too, and now Natsu's in a bit of trouble, as they are caught out alone. Ts are able to rotate in. Satorix hiding in the smoke right now behind it, getting that good kill. Sadly, their teammate ready to clean up. That was Etan. Awaiting. We do have, though, Hallwax rotating in. Will they check this angle? Oh my gosh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh. Tio, no! Allowing your teammate to be killed. I thought that was going to backfire in a different way, but it backfired in another way. Now it's simply a 1v1. Jorgs versus Tio. Jorgs, of course, with an AK in hand and a health advantage. Meanwhile, Tio with the M4. But positioning is kind of on their side. I don't know if Jorgs is ready. They look at the right time! They look at the exact perfect moment they needed to. I was really afraid Jorgs was getting flip-flopped there on that round, but unfortunately, Tio, they found themselves getting jorged. That is no good. CT's on a very good winning streak here. Here at the CS Growth Invitational, week 2. Right now it's Senor Bugs with 3 in alt mid, currently in control of the bomb. We have a nice opening pick from Satorix, however. And they're in apps too. They run right over. Hallwax, though, and co, they're still worried about mid here. Along with Natsu, I mean, that makes sense. We do have a lot of terrorists kind of lurking in mid right now, along with Tio holding beautiful banana angle. And the boost is coming in. Will Tio even spot that? I don't think they will. Vio not getting any intel from this. These two are just staring at each other and don't even realize it. That is crazy. Meanwhile, though, Jorgs about to get very, very active here. Grenades go in. Jorgs good for 2. Gets the 3rd as well. Excellent job. And now Bomb is dropped off in apps with Jorgs under full control of that. This is going to be really challenging for Tio to reclaim here, but they are good for 1. Still plenty of work to do. They have to get an ace to secure this, and it's just not going to happen. There comes Icy Hyper to finish that off. Cad in the chat, straight up Jorg mode. So true. So true. We'd love to see it. Jorgs, I mean, they've been putting in work this round, previous rounds. We're going to see how they shine here on this upcoming round. Terrorists, though, they've been on a bit of a losing streak here at the CS Growth Invitational. And it's time for them to flip the script. Let's go right over to Density. An absolute star on the CS CT side of things. Sprays come in. Unfortunately, don't exactly line up. Meanwhile, tons of util being deployed over here onto Natsu. There's the first kill from Hallwax. Getting that pick. But do they know about the danger lurking over by alt mid? Density could come in with a tremendous flank here. Let's stay on Tio, though. As Tio was able to secure one. They might be able to secure a second here. Jorg's still holding down A, though. Cross is about to come in, too. I love that flash. Unfortunately, it blinded Icy Hyper just a little bit. But that's okay. Density rotating back over towards Banana as well, so it looks like it's going to be a B hit. Icy Hyper, unfortunately, fully blinded. Satorix in the smoke, too. Gotta run for cover, as they're surely going to push that, too. Now it's going to be a retake here. We do have Hallwax and co. Coming up. Beautiful headshots. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Hallwax may have activated Hallwax mode. Doesn't quite work, unfortunately. Not exactly able to get that last one. Even Jorgs couldn't Jorg it out hard enough. Density sprang into the wall. Nearly exact. Ooh, he knows. He has wall hacks, perhaps. But wait a second. Satorix. I mean, wow. Pure total domination from Density there. Bringing things back for the Livewires, too. They needed that round desperately. That was a critical round for them because they were starting to really start to fumble. They were losing momentum. Hopefully, this puts a halt to the Boundless's incredible strides they've been making. Still time for anything to happen, though, here. Both sides putting up a good fight. We can't be too unhappy here. We do have Satorix holding down mid, but we do have many other terrorists looking over towards Banana currently as well. And it's just really everybody kind of holding position, really lurking up. But Tio pushing in, not able to get that first opening pick, and now the remaining terrorists got to figure something out. That was a critical kill for the CTs, bringing it down to a 5v4 here. Density looking to make up some of that lost ground, unfortunately. That was the bomb, too. Excuse me, that was not the bomb, no. That looked like it was the bomb. I lied. Still Etan holding the bomb. Natsu. Good old Senor. And Molly off sandbags. There was a CT hiding there, but they managed to get that kill. Natsu, though, finishing them off in the fire. It's currently just Etan left standing. And this is going to be a tricky one. Seems like they might even just be holding on for their op. They're just going to go for a save here. Stick that angle. But with 30 seconds on the clock, I mean, CTs are going to be able to run up and maybe do something here. It's currently a 4v1. Surely one of them will get eager for a kill. We don't know. Very unfortunate situation for the terrorists there. The way the dominoes fell, they can't be too happy about that. Time is going to be running out on this round, and at least Etan will be holding on to that op. Perhaps that'll give them a leg up in the next round here. A useful weapon indeed. Especially when the rest of the team looks like they're going to be going on a bit of an eco. Pulling out Tech 9, sticking with the Glocks, so that one op could be a real showstopper. They play their cards just right, but of course we'll see what happens here. Icy Hyper on the M4. Satorix probably still opping. You can see their eliminations and deaths as well at the bottom of their cards. I would say the MVP has got to be Mr. Jorgs Jorgen. It op in hand. Nearly a beautiful shot, but Natsu charging in with the Mac-10 Vio, though. Getting the cleanup. The double Glocks go in. Senor Bugs will get that cleanup right there. Very, very good. And now it's a matter of Hallwax and Jorgs to go back-to-back here again. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hallwax in a perfect position to capitalize on that angle, as Jorgs was a little worm. The fish took the bait, unfortunately. Tio gonna take the first bit of contact here, and they're ready for it too. Hallwax taken out with a gorgeous headshot. Now Jorgs a little worried too. The nade goes in. Not as much damage as we would have thought. There's no time for a defuse here, and they're just worried about every single angle imaginable. It's not gonna work out. They're trying their best, though. They're trying their best. Perhaps Jorg did a little bit too hard. Oh, it's possible, of course. Round starts, though. This is match point here for the terrorists. This is a big one. We'll see if Satorix can get a nice opening op kill into mid. Looks like no one will take the shot, though. Etan also aiming down mid, so the two oppers not going to be going head-to-head here. Meanwhile, though, we do have a fight about to brew. There it is. Hallwax getting that nice early elimination. The deep smoke was very useful in that regard, and lots of CTs here on Banana. They're just going to hold this angle, this beautiful boost they have cooked up. And Senor Bugs and co. Well, they're worried now. Etan rotating over. Perhaps they're thinking of an A hit now. We do already have one member already over there. That's Tio. Molly's going down. That gives away their position. That's a good kill again from Satorix. Finally putting that op to good use. If I were a gambling man, I do not think this round is going to go the way the terrorists are hoping. Opening fight comes in mid here. Gonna be the CTs walking away with that one. 2v5. This is a difficult one. Icy Hyper with the shotgun. Not able to make it work, but there's a second. Vio was right there to trade him out. And now it's simply, once again, Etan with the op. Do they know about the one in pit? They don't. Hiding under the balcony. Tragically not. But if there's any consolation, they won't be able to grab the op there. This could be going to a tiebreaker game, guys. Which, if that were to happen, oh boy, that'd be very cool. I would love that. But 2 more rounds for the CTs to go. If I were on the terrorist side, quite frankly, I would just save one. If their money is low, we can't see their money, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to do... Oh, we actually can see their money. Oh my god. It shows their money on their player card. That's new to me. I did not realize. Lots of util going in. Density leading the charge. Do they catch the member at Sandbags? They don't. Hallwax securing 2, securing 3. Make it 4, guys. No, we cannot be letting Hallwax get away with that. And now it's just Natsu with an AK in hand. 18 total HP. The flash comes in. Vio stealing the show, preventing the ace coming in. That is tough. The money going to be a little bit tight here going into this final round. I think maybe the terrorists were hoping an aggressive push would seal the deal, but sadly the live wires not going to happen here. Now the CTs are in a really good spot to kind of punish them for this behavior. All eyes on our terrorists now. The evildoers. Many chickens lurking about too. Could they be a part of this conspiracy? Who knows? Torix again holding the op right now. We do have Density and Tio. There it is. Tio taken out right away. Good opening pick there. We have so many as well lurking up here at Banana. There's one sitting there. Smoke goes in, and now they're rotating out. That was Density, of course. Eliminations coming in galore. This is likely going to a tiebreaker unless something crazy happens this moment. Senor Bugs caught out from the side, watching the wrong angle. Jorging it. The timing there could have been crazy. Density could have had that kill. Jorgs could have had it. But Density will take it in the end. And now it's a matter of getting out onto site. They've got to play aggressive here with such little HP. You've got to play unpredictable, and that's exactly what they're doing. But they get caught off on the side. We're going into... Wait, oh, it just draws? Okay, it doesn't actually give us match. Okay, it does not give us tiebreaker. It happens, team. It happens. GG's all around. Strong tie. I thought there would be a tiebreaker, but apparently not. I don't know. Bob the Bebop, hello there. So we've never been at this part. I've never... Do I back out? What do I do about this? Okay, score. Okay, so we stop. And then we start. I might have to refresh. Hold on. Okay, no, I don't do that. Alright, give me 1 second. Hold on. They're going into the next map. Perfect. So it's going to be a draw. For our very first, of course. But it looks like we're going Overpass for the next map here, guys. So, we'll see. I don't know why it shows Boundless in the lead there. Maybe they had more kills. I don't know. But the knife fight is going to be prepared in just a moment here. We can do a post-match interview. How about that? Let's go into their Discord really quick and see what he's saying, you know? Let's see what's going on here. Hello there, friends.
Hello.
How do you guys feel after that tiebreaker match? No, you still have to keep going. That was a tiebreaker. You tied. But it's okay because
performance was $1,000.
It felt a little breezy on the CT side.
you guys were looking good, CT. You came back stronger than ever. Was there any sort of strategy change-up you made that you think attributed to your success?
They had to push us.
Ah, yes. Very true on Inferno. Very difficult for the terrorists to get over that, quite frankly. I see now that we have, it seems, 6 counter-terrorists, which I don't think that's allowed in regulation.
It is not.
So
It's called pro shots.
Okay. I didn't know that was allowed, but that's okay. I'm going to go interview the other team and see what they have to say, but if you give me like 1.5 minutes, I'll be ready to start.
Your body?
What did you want me to tell them?
When you're done interviewing them, tell them to type the dot ready.
Okay.
No, Bugs and
Who do I need to tell to move? Who do I need to tell them?
Bugs needs to move teams.
All right, I'll tell them. Hello, hello. How are you all doing?
Oh, Beaver. How you doing?
A little post-match interview. How do you guys feel on that tiebreaker? That was a tough one. 12-12 even.
Wrenching, man.
It was rough. I was opping well CT. The T side op was not in my favor. You know, it was not
the CT sided map. I don't think we won enough on CT side when we had the chance.
It was a different gun. I had a different gun in my hands. I'm telling you.
I see. Well, any change of strategy you're going to be making here in Overpass? Anything you've learned about your enemies?
Turn Crosshair X off.
Got it.
No
I know how they play now, so it'll be different.
Bait the crap out of Bugs.
This is my first game.
Yes, this is also true.
Well, sounds like a learning opportunity for all. Well, guys, if you're ready, type .ready. They wanted me to tell you that, but then we're good to move.
Thanks, Beav.
Oh, you're so welcome,
Beav,
E10.
I'm gonna flip it on you. How's your casting going? You know, how's the first match casting?
Uh,
A little tricky to manage the cameras, but we're learning.
Was there any plays that I did that was kind of sad? Besides letting my teammate die trying to knife somebody?
Yeah, okay, we did see that. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was really tough to watch.
You know what? That was ironically, that was the game right there.
That was literally the game right there, that round. I single-handedly threw the game.
Well, that's okay. Well, best of luck on this round. I gotta go. I gotta go cast. Best of luck on knife. They're so happy, guys. They're so happy. Hunter, hello there. Thanks for the follow. Guys, welcome into map number Nos. It's the knife round. Oh my gosh. This poor member of the terrorist team, though, is being chased after by one member of the CTs. But this has flipped the script, and now Vio... Well, they do get the kill, but will it be enough as two members of the terrorists are coming forth? Wait, they don't get the hit? Vio, wait, what is happening? Okay, never mind. I was very confused there for a moment. So, with the live wires winning the round, that means they can pick which team they go on. So we'll see what they decide to do here in a moment as the match begins. But that was an electric first matchup. A tie on Inferno is crazy. I thought we had tiebreakers enabled, but apparently not. That's fine. Vio, not aware of the side angle there. We got to be careful. Jorgs and Tio and everybody else on the CT side. I mean, they're not going to let that handle. Oh, speaking of Jorgs. Uh-oh, Etan. Better watch out for that Negev. Very dangerous if you're not careful. I think we're just waiting, guys. We're just waiting. I'm a sleepy little guy, too. Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm sleepy. I'm sleeping all over the place. Oh, my phone is on, too. I've been recording this whole time? What the fuck? That is crazy. Either way, guys, it looks like the match is about to begin. And we're going to be having the Boundless start out on the counter-terrorist side here for the pistol round. So, best of luck to both teams, of course. It's going to be really interesting to see the strategy that pulls out here. Now, knowing Jorgs, he is probably leading an around-the-world strategy right now. Potentially going up connector, through long, something like that. But we'll see what happens here. Right now, the CT's playing very, very safe. They're far back. But no, it looks like the charge might just be straight to A. Objective Alpha with the dualies. Unfortunately, not landing the shot. Senor Bugs, good for 2. Excellent hold. And they get the third. That's going to be a definitive win for the CTs, not losing a single individual. No officers will be dying today. That is great news for their families, who would have sorely missed them if they were to have perished in this battle. Of course, this does put a bit of a hamper on the T side of things, as they're not going to have as much money. They could still maybe force an AK or two, but I mean, do you really want to risk it at this level of gameplay? It's the CS Growth Invitational, week numero dos. And it looks like it might be a repeat of last time, but will we have Density ready for the action? Oh my god. Density. It's too dense. They can't handle it. The terrorists, they don't know what to do about that. But Hallwax, this could be the flank of a lifetime. Sadly not, though, as Tio comes in from the side with dualies. Density, you can't be doing that to them. That was disgusting from the Density. The terrorists are surely going to be watching back this moment and thinking, dear God, what went wrong? I'll tell you what went wrong. Density was there. That's okay. Jorgs going back to the drawing board here, trying to lead their team to victory here. Or perhaps Hallwax. We're not too sure who the IGL is, but maybe it seems like they're getting ready for a more typical B hit. Beautiful Molotov coming in from the Jorgs. As another Molotov lands into water. That's not exactly going to stop them, though, from sneaking up if they really wanted. Maybe buys a little bit of time. Meanwhile, Etan, and we have also Tio ready. They could get sniped out here, depending on how this one terrorist feels. Gotta be a little bit careful, as we have Satorix lurking in that angle. No push just yet, though. Density still waiting with that MP7, waiting to strike here. No team wanting to make any sort of mistake. We also have one terrorist lurking up long right now. Going into bathroom here. Very, very split. It looks like they're just going to see who gets what, and already the dominoes are falling here. Satorix, good for 1. Jorgs get the second, and now it's a definitive push into B. Will Satorix be able to land that shot? No. Etan says goodbye to Satorix. The bomb is going down. Icy Hyper He's planting. Currently a 3v4 retake. Make that a 3v3 though, as Etan goes wild here with the M4, with the dragon on it, of course. The Etan special. Hallwax, though, up in heaven. Are they aware? He might not be. Hallwax. Stealing densities flow word for word, bar for bar. You can't be doing that, Hallwax. This is the CS Growth Invitational Week Numero Dos. Those types of plays are saved for the CS Growth Invitational Grand Major. Please. My God. The positioning is wild. CT's holding it together there. That was nearly devastation. I think Etan, though, played a vital part in that round as well. Can't be too happy about that regardless. We do have Icy Hyper and their friends. Many terrorists, in fact, lurking over here. And it's going to be Mr. Jorgs taking the first bit of contact. Nade dishes out a tiny bit of damage. Fortunately, Vio finds that target right as it was going to click over. From behind, Density is taken out. And now this could be a great opportunity for them to execute on A, but with 2 there, will Vio be able to put a stop to their defense? Oh my gosh, there's 1. But did they see Bank? That's the question. Tio, still lurking. Oh my gosh, they might not clear it. They might not clear it. Tio getting that good elimination. I was a little worried there because it didn't line up exactly, but Tio gets 2. It's just only Tio now. The bomb is going down, however. And now they get to play retakes here. A 1v3 is going to be difficult, but Jorg's in a good position. Theo, still good for 3. They get the 4th. How can you go all the way? He can go all the way. He can go all the way. Our first ever casted ace here at the CS Growth Invitational. I cannot believe it. What an incredible clutch. Keeping the dream alive for the Boundless here. The CTs. Livewires cannot be happy after that one. That was a devastating one to watch. Icy Hyper. Picking up a Deagle, it looks like. But the rest of the squad is moving quickly. Molotov goes out. Tio nearly gets 1. The fire doesn't exactly stop them. And unfortunately, Jorgs is able to push up and get that kill. Jorgs moving even deeper, though. But Density behind, securing even more kills. And now Jorgs, once again, on their own. Getting 1 right now. 2 more required, though, for the round. They are in a really tough spot. This gives them so much room to move around the CTs with that Molotov. The double flash coming in. And they know. I mean, he's just trapped in there. Unfortunately, that smoke is really bad. That is going to give Density no issue whatsoever. It almost seems like Jorgs is ready for this. He tried his best. I thought he was going to go in for a cheeky little AK shot onto that angle. Instead, he went to go fly. Fly he did, but fly into his coffin, perhaps. I am like Yoda. Ah. Yoda? I am. Made attempt? He did. Anyways, guys. 4-1 terrorists. What is going on right now? We need to talk about this. It is looking tragic right now. Tio in a really good spot to put a stop to this insane push the terrorists are planning. Oh my god, if they don't check this. Oh my god. Oh my god, they catch out 1, but now they're swarming. See, it's like wasps. You kicked the nest, and now they're unhappy. The nade goes in, dealing massive damage onto Satorix, and the second comes in to help clean up as well. This is devastation. Hallwax, all that's left standing for the terrorists. How could they have not seen Tio hiding behind the tree? do you even do in this situation? It's a 1v5 with a pistol in your hand. What is that double peek? Well, it worked in the end, but Etan has to go to the hospital immediately. He was shot several times. Churned through his health and armor. Absolutely crazy. Do I still have my bomb button? Oh, it doesn't work on this. Fuck. That would have been a perfect little ice capper. Alas, Jorgs. You can sense the frustration building. Oh, okay, the bomb was just so fucking delayed. I have no idea why it was so delayed. What the hell? The bomb was literally 10 seconds delayed. Meanwhile, though, Tio just kind of like lurking behind Etan. This could be actually an insane play, because if Etan gets picked, they will not check this angle again. And it might happen. Oh my god, Tio, can you do it again? Oh my goodness. Tio probably gonna wait for the bomb plant here. Will they clear this angle? Oh my god, they did. That's insane that they cleared this, quite frankly. Bomb goes down from Hallwax. Good position for the terrorists. They need this round more than anything. But now, of course, it's time for Natsu and Senor Bugs to clutch up here. They've got the good cross. Grenade going down to block them. The smoke comes in. Molotov goes out, though, clearing that angle. Senor Bugs moving in. On site, there it is. Natsu, though, getting that nice headshot with the sniper. The time is not on their side. They got to get it right now. Will they be able to do it? Shot goes in. Defuse going out. But it was a fake just for a kill. But Vio was ready for it. Vio dies, though. Don't worry, Vio dies. So, wasn't all for naught. The terrorists putting in work that round. We love to see it. Bomb sound effects. I don't know why it was delayed the first time. That was weird. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't delayed again. It's okay, though. I'm getting a wee bit sleepy. These games are keeping me awake. I love these games. I love Counter-Strike. Density. Getting a little active early on, smoking off their fire. They aren't aware about the push coming in from Hallwax right now, and they have sight control here. As they're even ready for the guy lurking in water. This is going to be huge for the terrorists. Hallwax, could he go for a third? Oh my goodness. How is Hallwax still alive? Nade coming in, nearly killed Etan, but it bounced in the wrong direction. Now it's Tio regrouping, and they don't even notice the guy lurking in water again. Five to 3 here right now. Pretty even, all things considered. CTs have been doing a great job holding things together, but I think they need to give a little bit more attention to B at this point. Would love to see a change-up going on. Maybe send an extra person over towards B. We'll see, of course. As already Icy Hyper. Oh, the Molotov messed up by Mr. Jorgs. That burns Icy Hyper. His legs are now slightly injured. And of course, his clothes are tattered now as well. But Jorgs can make up for it by getting a nice double here. Onto the two lurking in water. But Natsu and co, they're just waiting for it. They're ready. Oh my god, the timing again. Nearly horrible for Jorgs. Did he even know he got shot? He had to have, because he's smoking off that angle now. He knows there are enemies lurking in those shadows. Seems like a B push is what's going to be coming. But of course, Senor Bugs could have catched Hallwax. Not exactly. Tio sitting a connector. They're definitely going to be coming that out now. And now we're going to see CTs rotating in back towards A site right now. First bit of contact is definitely going to come from Natsu. We still have one member. That's Mr. Jorgs lurking over towards B, however, and this is going to cause a bit of a distraction for Density here. Always have to worry about that flank. Icy Hyper, though, now planting the bomb officially over at A. And they have a firm grip on this, too, so it's going to be really challenging for these CTs to try and retake this, quite frankly. But if there's any man for the job, it's certainly Etan. As he sits in bank, letting Natsu die. Icy Hyper. Kill stolen, and now Etan clearly just looking for exits. Or a crazy ninja. Imagine it was planted the other direction. He does get one. Nearly goes flying over the fence, though. That would have been horrible. Sadly, Etan... his family will be going on without a father now. This is tragic news. Little Jimmy will be growing up in a world without his dada. How sad. Alas. Terrorists, they gotta be feeling pretty good after them killing the CTs there. They feel pretty good. Bring it up to nearly a tied game here. What will they do next? Natsu, though. Oh, don't do it again. They're not pushing exactly, but a flash does come in. Will Natsu catch one off guard here? Etan getting into trouble right now. Has to push away from that angle. Theo shooting through the wall. Not exactly able to connect. Grenades are going out, though. Util comes in. Tio goes down. Icy Hyper claims one. But on the back end, we do see Natsu get the flank, and they are able to get two. Hallwax goes down. That's a critical kill, too, from Etan. Things are starting to fall apart here for the terrorists. As neither member on the live wires have the bomb. That's currently down on the ground. Changes are going to have to be made here in a moment. Natsu, I think, may have heard the terrorists behind them, for sure. They have to have. That was not your teammate. There's no way. Satorix, though, claiming one, and now Natsu's a little concerned. Was that really a footstep I heard? Was that real? We'll find out. This could be timing, though. Jorgs is rotating away. Oh, my goodness. No, Natsu's good for it. Natsu's good for it. Keeping it a 1v2. Satorix taken out. I would have thought with the op he would have been able to get that kill into heaven, but tragically, no. Money-wise, terrorists not exactly looking the best here. Still a chance to tie out this half, however. As we see Vio pushing in towards party and bathrooms. Tio opens up the party, though. Securing one. Vio, will you catch him? Vio does. Bring it back to 4. Actually, 3 as another elimination came in. Most critical time on the terrorist. Jorgs is taken out. Make that 4v2. Oh my goodness. Density. Oh my gosh, Vio. Guys, why are you killing people right when I click away? This is crazy. Let me enjoy the action. Beautiful bait, though, from Vio. Oh. Natsu is not playing the games. That puts any hope of this being a tied half down the drain, as the Boundless will be up for certain. Not an impossible deficit to come back from on the next half. But Livewires, you got to imagine they would have wanted to go harder than they did now. They've had some good kills. They've had some good plays. They've had some good success as well onto the B site. It looks like they're just mixing things up a little bit too much here. right now. Senor Bugs getting 1, maybe gets 2, but no, Jorg's running with that P90. Seals the deal there for Senor Bugs. Smoke goes down though. The op shot does not connect either. Satorix claiming 1 in the back end. Meanwhile, Hallwax with the AK. Do they want to execute on it anymore? It almost seems like they might know that CTs have kind of postured up. We do have no one currently over at B. So it looks like that's exactly what's happening. We're seeing all of the terrorists rotate away, and they're going to go take B. But as we say that, there's one member waiting. It's Density. They performed exemplary on Inferno, and that's more proof right there. But do they know about Monster? They do. They do, and this brings it to 8-4 with Density defusing. What could possibly stop the Density train from staying on the tracks? Tio, still the very tippy top of the leaderboard, despite having less kills. They do have a little bit more damage. Density looking stronger than ever with 14 eliminations. Let's see how they do here on the terrorist side. The game plans have been developed and all the CTs are running off. Do what they do best. Let's go wide angle for this, as the terrorists are going to be charging headfirst into a crazy battle. Tio good for 1. Jorgs, though, securing a second, and the T's are just going to bulldoze right through, leaving only 2 members remaining on the Boundless. Hallwax going to be the first to take the fight here. They do get blinded just a little bit. Give away their position too, but they do get 1. Call it a second. Not exactly good enough for the third, though. Satorix, can you hold it down? Can you keep the terrorist from blowing up the bank? That is millions of innocent citizens' money at risk. The very economy of this great European nation is at risk. And your Bug's in a very good position to play post-plant. Meanwhile, Satorix, though, checking truck. He's not there. Will he check long? The answer has been provided, and the answer is no. Satorix will not check long, and that means the bomb will detonate, the bank will blow up. That'll affect the stock market greatly. The global stability of all nations will weaken. China will sense an opening. They'll try to go after Taiwan, and World War III will begin. All because Satorix did not check long. Meanwhile, though, looks like CT's going in for a repeat. They want to try and get aggressive again. Jorg's holding down Khan right now, while Hallwack kind of charges in. Little do they know, they actually all went Khan, or at least a majority of them. We do have 2 members hiding over by B. There's Density getting eliminated, though, but they do claim 1 with them. Jorgs taking out as well. And Etan kind of charging ahead. Etan doing a great job. Of course, it's now a 3v3. Oh, shot from behind. The flank coming in here from Hallwax with the P250. Doesn't clear the side angle, but they run out of ammo in their main gun. Icy Hyper, will you get this finish? Icy Hyper does. Now it's currently a 1v2 situation. Almost 1v1. Wow. Very close. 1 more bullet would have sealed the deal, but it's tragically the head armor. The worst possible time. Gonna be honest, it's looking really good for the live wires here. They are pressing their advantage right now. They're going to have to change the playbook right now over there on the Boundless if they want to secure victory. But let's see what happens. We already have Density lurking in Khan. Meanwhile, though, we do have also Hallwax getting into an engagement right now. almost gets a second. Not exactly, though. I see Hyper coming in. Does get full blinded, unfortunately. But there it is, the finishing move. Dealt Boundless back in the race. I will say, out of all the games I've ever casted, solo casting Counter-Strike, not the easiest. Definitely a little bit more challenging. But that's okay. This is a learning experience for all of us here at the CS Growth Invitational. Week numero dos, of course. Let's see what happens with the terrorists this time. It looks like we're seeing a very strong push over towards B. Natsu looking to blow up the smoke. Unfortunately, not going to deal enough damage to that smoke to have it blast away for a second. But Jorg's also in a pretty good position. Seems like B is on a lock currently. We'll have to wait for those smokes to go down for the terrorists to really do anything, it seems. But, of course, anything is possible here in Counter-Strike. We already have some bullets raining out. Density claiming one. Trade almost came in for their teammate there. I believe that was Vio shooting out. But didn't exactly land it. They do spot another one. Density just buying time, proving to be a fly on the wall, buzzing about annoyingly. The rest of the terrorists, well, they're just lurking up out of Monster right now. Satorix, though, ready for it. Out of ammo, sadly. They're going to have to drop down. This is a dangerous position to be in. They do claim one. Senor Bugs also gets one. But now it's just down to Senor Bugs. Fully flashed, both out of ammo, and from behind comes Vio with a beautiful shot with that M4. Boundless starting to come back a little bit. This is good. This is what they need, of course. But Dorgs, gotta imagine, got a lot of deep thoughts going on in that mind right now about how he's going to Jorgs it in this upcoming match. Smoke goes in to smoke off sewer. There's an invisible void right there if you guys did not know. And Tio currently lurking. Wow, what an opening. Hold on, we gotta click over to Etan, because they really get a nice opening trade there. Meanwhile, though, it's gonna be our friend Senor Bugs, who hopefully gets the retrade there. Yes, he does. Jorgs claims 2. Make that 3. Follow crosshairs on. Oh no, the monster pull is insane. Ay caramba, but Tio, oh, giving away his position at the worst possible time. Right as that member of the Boundless was trying to rotate away. They gave their shots up. Gotta wait for the opportune moment in times like that, of course. But again, Boundless just pushing their lead forward. I remember the live wires. I'd be calling for a timeout, quite frankly, to figure out what we're doing. So whatever we're doing, it's not working. Density. Been doing a lot of lurking. I'd love to see him kind of getting there deep. Get some eliminations. We might have that happen right now, as we already have Jorgs ready for this push. 5 going in to B. Will Jorgs deliver the finishing blow? No, it's going to be Density charging ahead, too, with the MP5. Etan gets 1. The MP5, though, going up against MM4? Yeah, that's going to be a backup from me. There is another member, though, of the live wires there, who is ready to be shot in the head by Hallwax. Hallwax does deliver the kill. 1 singular bit of HP remaining. That's going to take out Hallwax now. It's just Satorix with the op in hand. Likely not going to be able to make anything happen here, as it seems like the terrorists really have every single angle under control, and with no time left, it's going to be a pure-on save for Satorix. Neither will Satorix get an exit kill. Livewires slowly figuring things out. That is what they needed right there. put a stop to the boundless. Let them know, hey, you're not as exactly boundless as you think you are. You are governed by several bounds, in fact. They're looking to electrify things in this next round here, of course, with another full 5 B hit, perhaps. The question becomes, will they be ready for it? Lots of util already being thrown out. Jorgs gets flashed just a little bit. Satorix with the gun, the sniper rifle in hand. Jorgs, though, with a lovely double, and there's the teamwork from Icy Hyper, securing that second. Jorgs with another one, too, and a full-on cleanup right there. Excellent moves by Mr. Jorgs. I really thought that Livewires were going to have that unlocked the way they were pushing in there. They seemed confident in their moves, but Jorgs, they jorged it. And they weren't ready to be jorged on. It happens. They do happen. Either way, Livewires now. Still only 1 round away from pure victory. Seems like this time the terrorists might be mixing things up. Satorix already getting into party. A full blind, though. The shot does not connect exactly. Gonna be Etan charging in through that smoke as the rest going down long here. Senor Bug's the last member in their party to come down. Smoke's already delivered against Hallwax as well, so Long is gonna be given up a little bit as they have to spray down. Going in for a bit of a boosty boost as well. Senor Bugs lurking in the background. Oh my god! Satorix with that sniper rifle shot. Another huge grenade play. Nice teamwork there from the Boundless in general. Etan, though, does try to even things out here. There is one more member of the Boundless lurking. Dio gets that huge flank. He had no idea that they were sitting there, too. Brings it to a 3v2 right now with Satorix opping as well. Nice solid elimination there. Density, though. He's the one to look out for. He's got the bomb, and guess what? He's going to go plant it after a little fake. Keep in mind, though, pros do not fake. This is eating up valuable time. They are still all mainly over by A. There's only one player on the Boundless who's close by. But this has given them perfect opportunities to rotate in. That util utilization was perfect. It's going to be Jorgs, once again, coming in clutch for the team when he is needed most. If I were Density there, I probably would have just sent it, quite frankly. Now, there was no way for Density to know that, of course, all of the CTs were sitting over by A. But I feel like after that first fake and no noise, no nothing, probably just send it. Especially in a 1v3, but that's just this caster's opinion. This uneducated opinion. What do I know, quite frankly? Absolutely nothing. Either way, Satorix coming back up into party with the sniper rifle. They don't exactly see anybody, though, but that doesn't mean there's not people in that area. Of course, we do have Density lurking in Con. They could come back up. Icy Hyper, though, getting a nice kill. Will they be able to secure a second? Do they even know that Density is there? Density does get that kill, but only after letting Natsu get eliminated, sadly. Teamwork comes in there from Etan, too. And now it's a good old-fashioned 2v2. Density's gonna have a gun, of course. It seems like they're considering... What do we do here? Do we consider still executing B, or do we go back towards A? Satorix pondering that too, and he's going back up towards A with the op in hand, ready for a shot if he needs to take it. It's Density. Slow walking all the way up towards Long right now. Seems like the intel might be coming in, though, for the Boundless, as Hallwax has been able to lurk all the way up Monster. Maybe they're still concerned about Water and Connector. But Density, this could be diabolical, depending on how things go. Satorix will catch out one. Will he get the second? Hallwax rotating in now. He's going to be a little bit late. Density's going to be able to get that bomb plant. That was a critical kill, bringing this down to a one-on-one. Plenty of opportunity for things to go crazy. And actually, what I'm seeing right now is Density still thinks that this person's over at B. And they're not coming up. So maybe I wonder, does Density consider it's a save? What are their thoughts about the Boundless's eco right now? Let's see what happens. Bomb tap comes in. Hallwax. The timing was nearly terrible for Hallwax, but Hallwax does get that elimination. And with the thanks of a trusty defuse kit, they defuse it with plenty of time to spare. Very, very close game, all things considered. Boundless really coming back strong here, too. They were 4-10 earlier in this half. It was slipping away. They have come back 10-11 now. It is looking fantastic here for the CTs. I'm going to take a 1-second break to drink water here at the CS Growth Invitational. Well, I did not get to cast that round because I was drinking water. But 11-11 tied game. This is tough for the terrorists right now. The live wires. It's tough. We could be seeing another tie come in. Or could the Boundless keep their momentum going and secure victory? Let's find out here in a moment. We get into what could be a monumental round for some of these players here, of course. Seems like we have a full-on B-push on our hands right now. The smokes getting delivered. Theo gonna be the first point of contact. Density, though, clean him up. A trade to bring it to 4-4 here in the round. Smokes going down. Gonna be a challenging retake if I've ever seen one. Natsu gets that bomb plant. Icy Hyper sitting in con. Gotta be careful, though, because one of the terrorists could be rotating over momentarily, of course. Borg starting to walk in. In fact, all of the CTs coming in from behind, and that drop does give up some information. They're gonna be looking towards water. Jorgs, though, does get 2. There's the second, though. It's now a 1v1 Hallwax versus Senor Bugs. Senor Bugs, you've got to go for this. Is there enough time? I think there's just enough for Hallwax to secure that defuse. And yes, Boundless winning the round. Excellent work by the Boundless. Could this be the end? Could the Boundless be walking away and get victory? I want to drink water again because my throat is dying. But I also don't want to miss this round, so we're just going to let the throat die, and that's fine. We're going to have a con fight break out here in just a moment. Of course, we also have Hallwax pushing in. He's fully blinded. He gets headshot. Icy Hyper goes down to Natsu. That's the fight we were talking about a moment ago. Density taking some damage too from a member in bathrooms here. Oh no, and they're not even paying attention there. They don't even know about the fact bathrooms has been fallen. Hallwax also going down. Wait a second, guys. This could be a tie. 2-5 right now. I mean, this is going to be a very challenging retake. Let's see what happens here. Satorix, of course. Beautiful snipes. They've been sniping well all evening. The bomb is getting planted. Dice. Fully blinded. Not exactly able to land the shot, unfortunately. Jorg smoked off as well. The angles are all but being held right now. Satorix is going to have trouble here. Oh. Tio shooting their teammate, but that's fine. They do what they must to secure victory as they kill another member of the Boundless. And there it is. It's all said and done. Another fucking tie. These teams, what is going on? We're going in for an interview.
GG easy.
What is going on with these ties? You guys just
Well, we're carrying like the first half of the game. We're beating like 10-2, then we're losing it.
Just falling apart on T. Realistically, what it is, but
We just need to start on T side.
Is there going to be a third map? Do we know?
Yeah,
Always down for a third map.
I thought there was
Mirage?
gonna be. They're probably gonna do cash, I would believe. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go click into them. I'm gonna find out what map they're gonna be doing. But GG's, guys.
GG.
Thank you.
Wow. Boundless. What an incredible comeback. How do you feel? It was
thought
4
we
to
were the
10
live
earlier.
I thought we were the live
I thought we were
wires.
live wires.
Oh, I don't know anymore. I'm fucking losing it. I'm gonna be honest. But how do you guys feel?
Amazing, bro.
Like, I kissed my sister, you know? I didn't really feel like we won it, but I still got some action.
I see.
I think both teams are really struggling to run a proper default on T side due to inexperience running in a controlled environment. But simultaneously on CT, while they're doing well holding baseline positions, are working as a team properly and trading each other out, giving T's opening to still close out some rounds that shouldn't be possible. So I think
I
moving
recognize
forward,
this
we're really
map.
going to focus on cleaning that up, doing proper trades, and trying to win this one.
Oh, I'm somehow a terrorist. I don't know how that happened. There we go. I was so confused when my HUD was not working. But that's tremendous news to hear. We're going into, I assume, the final game, correct? Here on Cash?
Oh, absolutely. Double tie, closing it out here on a nuclear bomb site.
So what happens if you guys tie again?
We leave it up
pray.
to a 1v1.
Yeah, and I'm our champion.
A
One
1v1.
singular round, 1v1?
Not one round.
And the
No, it just,
You can do like it's usually first to 100 in a 1v1, but you can do first to 15 if you want to make it like reasonable.
1v1, but it's the 2 worst players on each team.
I'm our
Okay,
champion.
that actually would be really funny if it was the worst
I
players.
can do that. I mean, we can do that, but as long as it's just those two people that have to live with the consequences.
Natsu has to transfer over. So we're gonna tell Natsu to leave our fucking team.
Okay, well, there's no need for violence in CS Growth Invitational, okay? We're all here to grow as
How the
one.
fuck was I invited?
You were invited to play, were you not?
Yeah, to grow.
So this is, by all definitions, an invitational.
I smoked those 2 guys. That was crazy.
All right, I'll go
Okay,
let him know.
listen,
Yo, Natsu, come over to our team.
Natsu,
I never put any fucking pressure on it to walk though, so I got scared to do that, so I'm sure that would have fucking actually hurt it, but
all right, if you guys are ready, you can type out ready, and we can start.
Beavinator.
yeah, I typed it for us.
GG's, best of luck. They are all ready to go. If you guys type .ready.
I didn't know your interview was done. That's why. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, interview
wait
is
for your
complete.
interview.
Of course, of course. The stream's been crazy, by the way. We've seen some crazy kills.
We love to hear it.
We do.
Heck yeah.
All right. Best of luck. I don't know what you said. Bye. I don't know what he said. Anyways, guys, a knife round here on Cash. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. My fucking casting from this point on, I'm just gonna be saying whatever because my thread is dying. There might be periods of extreme silence, quite frankly, but that's okay. Here we are, free cam. How'd that guy get up there? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that's so sad. Oh no. Look at him. They're trying to get his doze currently, but they can't. 2v5, however. You make it a 2v4. Kills are coming in, but now it's density. The last boundless remaining. Oh my gosh. They nearly had that. That was so close. I'm not even gonna lie. And there we go. The sides are about to be picked. Boundless staying on CT. This is a very CT-sided map. So the live wires are probably not going to be having a great time here at the CS Growth invitational, of course, but we'll see what happens. Anything is possible in Counter-Strike. As our lovely members of the Live Wires start to charge on over. It looks like it's going to be an A push very, very quickly. That means it's going to be up to Natsu to hold things down for the Boundless as Util starts pouring in. Shots are ringing out. They come in from Squeaky. They come in from all sides, and unfortunately it's not enough, and that's going to be 3 members left on the Boundless. There's Density, though, sitting in Sandbag. They do get one. A nice head... Wow, what a long-range headshot, too. Nearly evening things up there. Vio, incredibly low HP. As Etan starts to move in as well. I mean, we could be seeing an upset of the century here on this opening pistol round. Oh. Vio. Poor Vio. Well, sadly... no way. Oh my gosh, this is a nail biter. No. 1 singular millisecond remaining on that defuse. Oh my gosh. The Boundless. The stars were aligning, and then the rocket ship off to planet Zupu crashes into the moon instead. They all perish. Not the opening they were hoping for, but they gotta be feeling good, especially Etan after those kills. Density as well. Gonna be a change of pace though right now as Icy Hyper moving in towards B site. The opening shots are going in now. And there it is, Density getting that kill. Almost got a second, but there was Hallwax ready and waiting. The angle on headshot is cleared. Do they know, though, about the extra player Etan hiding? They don't, but now they do. The dualies ringing out. And now it's all up to Natsu remaining. You have a little friend hiding on the corner of their gun, though. It's hanging off. Look at them inspecting it. They're hoping for some sort of confidence boost, some words of wisdom from their little tiny friends. Will it be enough? Currently a 1v3 again. With every angle pretty much all but covered. Natsu spots their target right now. And there it is, Hallwax cleaning it up. We move on, though. The next round. I don't know why it says the Live Wires are up by 2. That is incorrect. It is 1-1, if anything. This round is critical. As Tio pushes up very heavily. Do they even know about the player lurking there? They had to have heard him. Meanwhile, Icy Hyper moved all the way up towards Squeaky. Natsu there, ready to pounce at a moment's notice. We do see Tio, though, secure a nice elimination. There's the door opening. Natsu, will you be ready for this? That is the question. Tio securing a second, though. They're really on one right now. Unfortunately, Natsu is not on one right now. Vio going to be walking out. That's going to allow Icy Hyper to get onto point as well. We're going to see Density, however, put an end to their triumphant push. Icy Hyper. Not much more he can do than hope for the best there. The M4 does not deliver the critical damage he needed. And with another member, the Boundless lurking behind that corner as well, I think it was all said and done, quite frankly. Even if he got that kill onto Density. Things looking very smooth right now, though. For the Live Wires, all things considered. I would have thought they would have a worse situation going on. But they're surprisingly hanging in there. And Hallwax, ready for that level of contact. There's the elimination. We're going to stay on Hallwax as he goes for a second on Yellow Box. Yellow Box gets taken out by Mr. Jorgs, however. And now Sight Control has been granted, and it's up to Density and Co. to retake things here. But with so much smoke there, how are you going to be able to find your targets? Just like that, apparently. As Density secures one. I'm allergic to people playing wacky head angles like that. Density is not, though. They are able to clean that up. They get a third. Make that a fourth, actually, but they were not able to clean it up. Hall wax. Devastatingly finishing that move. I can't even think right now. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. To anybody watching this back right now, like, I'm dead. I am very tired, but that's okay. Guys, this is a CS Growth Invitational. This is important. This is worth staying up for. Oh, I have a Red Bull I could crack open. Fuck. I really could crack open that Red Bull right now, but I don't think it's worth it because I want to go to bed. I think that's a bad idea. I'm not going to do it. Anyways. We have a lot of contact happening here in mid right now. Density's going to be the one to take charge there, but oh my gosh, they push out of the smoke there. Density has to fall all the way back. I was thinking about playing up on scaffolding, but no, they are very, very scared, unfortunately. They're very, very scared. Yo sprang through the beautiful wooden wall, very thin wall for whatever reason. They're about to catch a second one. Timing here could be diabolical. Oh my god, they get away with it. They get away with that timing, but they do clear checkers, and they spot out one enemy. There it is, Tio taking that guy out. Almost gets the second onto Mr. Jorgs. Jorgs critically low HP. And now the util is coming in. Etan. All that's left here. Decent amount of health. I mean, both of the terrorists are low currently. So Etan has a real strong chance of keeping this together. Especially utilizing that util. Both angles have been discovered now. Etan knows exactly where they are, and that's a beautiful opening. But the nade! That nade did so much damage, along with the shots from Satorix. I mean, talk about a 1-2 wombo combo. That's a great point to bring up. We have CAD in the viewers list right now, bringing up that both sides are playing very aggressively after the two ties. I agree. I think, listen, at this point, it's come down to the wire for both of these squads, and each team won it badly. But of course, in the CS Growth Invitational, there can only be one. Density still trying to hold down mid control here. We might see a boost. In fact, indeed, we do see a boost. That's going to be Satorix. Taking that boost angle, they molly off sandbags. Oh my goodness, Density with a beautiful deagle shot. Will Icy Hyper, though, find this target? Oh my god, what a headshot. They don't even notice scaffolding, though. And that's unfortunate because guess what? Their other terrorist friend was not able to hold things down. Now Density's in trouble, too. It's currently a 1v2 Satorix. In a really good position to hold this as the CTs are just now finally getting to a position at A site. They were not exactly ready for that. Satorix, he's low, however. Flash is going in. Gonna be Senor Bugs getting that elimination. They were blinded by it. But that's insane. Oh, there he goes. Trying to figure out how exactly you defuse the bomb. It is the E button in this game. Not always mouse 1, although that would be kind of cool if it was mouse 1. That's going to be the second round for the Boundless. Very good work to the Boundless there. Terrorists, though, still up by 2 currently. We're going to see an aggressive push into B site here. They are on eco, pistols in hands. Oh my gosh, the CTs were just in a perfect position to capitalize on that. Ready as ever to finish the job, and not even the deagle from Satorix can claim one. Back to the drawing board now. For the terrorists, of course. As they are on a bit of a losing streak currently. Icy Hyper doing a decent job, though, getting some good kills. It looks like now the live wires are thinking, you know what, let's just stick to what works. They've had decent luck there, but oh my gosh, Vio ready for the push in. Util going down. The Molotov will block Vio from making any inroads into A site. Meanwhile, though, we also have another member, Icy Hyper, currently in Squeaky. They've opened up the door. They're proving to be a worthy distraction right now. But the nade! Tio with a beautiful M4 spray taking out Icy Hyper. No way they could have been ready for that. Unreal. And this has put a damper in their spirits for sure, because look at this. I mean, they're all just kind of sitting here now, waiting for some slip up from the Boundless. Perhaps biting out their time. I mean, we do see some members of the CTs rotating back over towards B site. Maybe they're a little bit worried that things could flip-flop on them, and of course that is possible. But it's A site they need to be worried about right now. You have Natsu sitting forklift right now. Meanwhile, Density holding down Highway. And Hallwax is just slowly peeking out more and more, but now they're running behind. I wonder if Natsu can hear that. Perhaps they're calming it. The sniper shot goes out. It does not connect to Hallwax, but he's got to move. Natsu's not ready for it. Natsu gets taken out. Now it's a matter of clearing out Yellow Box right now. It's Density in trouble. He's not able to get anything done with that Tech 9. We do see Tio, though, here in mid, nearly gets that elimination, and now it's all but Etan. This was looking so good for the Boundless early on, but things have just completely slid on them. The avalanche that is this round, taking them out entirely, and Etan, once again, choosing to just save the M4. This is a move that we've seen Etan pull previously in other games. Worried a lot about the eco of their team, the economy, of course. The dollar bills, of course. But it looks like they're going to be able to hold on. But will they get an exit frag here? It's going to be interesting to see, because they obviously hear one player. Looks like neither side is going to peek that angle, however. That was nearly dangerous. Etan, that could have all been for naught if the dominoes fell another way. That puts things at 3-5 now. Livewires, they are in the lead. With a good amount of util, though, but not as much as the Boundless. Never mind. I guess they have more util now. They were just buying it. The boost is going to be coming in for our friend Satorix. Going to be able to peek Z and also the white box. Not exactly catching the enemy out, but look at that. It's Density who already pushed up. Do they know about the boost position? They do indeed. They nearly get that kill, but Satorix walks away with just a sliver of HP remaining. That opens things up considerably now. Meanwhile, Hallwax lurking in checkers. Oh, the timing. Hallwax clearly knows, but Tio is ready for it. That is crazy. Meanwhile, though, on the opposite side of the map, looks like the Livewires have taken control of Bomb Site Alpha. And now this means they'll be able to... Okay, well, Satorix was sent flying, unfortunately. It do happen. That also happens from time to time. We don't always hit our sprays. We've all been there. It's okay. It is all good. Because today is a new round. You should have said you told me you love me today, because tomorrow is a new day. If you know, you know, team. Anyways. Terrace feeling very good right now. Their atrocities are mounting up currently. We're going to have Density eagling in mid. It looks like right now, no one currently in mid. That could change in a moment, though, of course. We already have combat coming out, though, on the B side of things. Tio teeing it up. Securing that op for himself. Good opening pick. Meanwhile, though, on the opposite side of the map, Icy, Hyper, and Co., it looks like A-Site has just been completely given up, and now they're able to hold things down here, but an opportunity for Natsu, of course, to stop the A main push. Unfortunately, not exactly the way they hoped. We do have more players rotating in. It's currently a 3v3, excuse me, 3v4, with CTs on the upper hand. They try to clear... Oh no. Oh no, Hallwax. Hallwax is getting away with this. Hallwax is getting away with this. Through the smoke, too. Tio is in trouble. It's probably worth saving this off, but it's not enough. Wow, Livewire's looking a little bit unstoppable, which surprised me, quite frankly, because, quite frankly, this is definitely a CT-sided map, so I'm a little worried about the Boundless and how they're going to perform on T-side. Because already Livewires have walked away with their first half. They're going to be walking away with victory here. No chance of a recovery, of course. Density, though, still controlling mid, and the B-hops, though, from... I don't know who exactly that was. I think that was Satorix trying to get a pick in mid, but of course, smoke blocking any hopes of that. Now they're just kind of defaulting over. Right now, everybody very stagnant. Very slow, methodical. We already have gunfire breaking out on both sides of the map. Hallwax not exactly able to land that shot. Meanwhile, Etan in trouble as well. They have to reload that gun. They know someone's in Squeaky. The nade nearly connecting, but they block off that exit. Now the Molotov comes in too, so they're blocked off from that angle. That's really, really unfortunate. Satorix, though, nearly landing that shot right there. Density still lurking on the B site. The move might be being made right now. Yes, it is. Natsu getting that kill. Jords getting eliminated as well. Etan claiming one as well. All that's left is Satorix with the op. 25 seconds remaining. Bomb is down. This one is probably going to the Boundless, quite frankly, but the question is, will Satorix be able to save this weapon? If we go wide angle here, we can really observe the thought process going on in their head. Oh. There it is. They do get one, and they are going to hold on to it, but now the CT's closing in on this angle. Excellent work, Satorix. Holding onto that gun. We have some lovely... I don't know what music you would call this playing on the radio, but there's some lovely tunes playing for the Boundless right now, hopefully easing their nerves as they get into what is surely going to be the most important round of this half, the final round. And there they go, charging off into battle. Same, though, with the terrorists, quite frankly. They are ready for action. Shots already going out, too. Density. And a little bit of a pickle there if they're not careful. There's Satorix with the kill. Opening things up. Gonna be Etan also getting picked out now as well. And Hallwax able to make their move in. Do they know about the person van? They don't know about the person van. Regardless, this is control for sight by the Livewires now. Dio and Highway able to secure that elimination, and that's a beautiful round. Looking at the half right now, Density leading the charge. Not exactly the most kills for the Boundless, but the top of the leaderboard. Meanwhile, Hallwax was the top of the leaderboard over on the Livewire, or excuse me, the Boundless side of things. This is where the fun begins, though. Now it's time for the Boundless to take a turn at holding down these sites, which, again, for cash, I feel like is relatively easy. Especially B side. I feel like that's typically a very tricky one to hold, but we'll see what happens here. Let's go wide angle, in fact, as the terrorists are making their move all the way over towards A side. And it's going to be an immediate battle for Mr. Jorgs. I'm sure he's going to see a lot of action, but no, Hallwax coming in, stealing his thunder. Beautiful smoke coming in as well, blocking off Mr. Jorgs' angle. He gets taken out. Hallwax, though, also eliminated, now bringing it to a 3v3. Satorix up here on the boost, not able to land the shot. Icy Hyper, it's all up to you now. But your position has been given away. There are some shooters in the squad, especially Density. Holding on to a pistol like that, that's got to be real dangerous to go up against. The one-tap potential is real here. All eyes here on Icy Hyper. Density, though. Oh, what a nice Glock shot. Density has proven to be quite lethal throughout so many of these rounds. I mean, especially that first match we had on Inferno. I think Density was a key component of their team and some of the success they had. We'll see what happens right now, though. Etan, right behind their friend Density. Gonna be another A hit, and that means Hallwax, the only person here on the site with a deagle too. This is gonna be tough, especially going against spray weapons, but the one-tap potential is there. It's not enough, unfortunately. Tio does secure that kill. It's gonna be Density pushing ahead even further. And now it's up to the CTs to retake this, but do they even want to do that? They're rotating away. They might just be going for a long-term save. 2 players, both with money, keep their guns. This might be the smarter play. Hello, hello, not Beaver and friends. Hello, Eric. It's me, not Big Bad Beaver. We are watching a tremendous game of Counter-Strike as the bomb is ticking down here. Of course, now it's a matter of can the CTs hold out as they save. You can see the worry in their face there. They are thinking of their thoughts. They're thinking of their family. They don't want to die here. Timing could be brutal here on this. Oh my gosh, they saw each other. And they're getting out. But that's going to mean all of the intel, all the eyes are on them now that the round is officially over. Are they going to push in? Ooh, it's going to be tight. Oh my gosh, how'd they get away with that? I was actually shocked. Satori, I thought they saw him going to that angle. Clearly not, however. Satorix able to walk away with the UMP. The money side of things looking a little bit up for the Boundless thanks to those double saves. But now, of course, this is a key round. They need a win here. Oh, and they are 5-man pushing mid. A critical mistake being made right now is, look at this. We have Etan and co. jumping into A site. But wow, what an opening kill, actually, from Hallwax. But Etan letting them know. Oh my gosh, we could be seeing a full ace from Etan right now. We will have to wait and see. VO. All that's left, MP7 in hand. The God smoke deployed on the Raptors above. And in the perfect spot to get this kill. Please, Etan. The ace could be all yours. And it is. Etan walking away with an ace. Tremendous round. Glorious shots. Can we even say much more? Can we get much higher? I don't know about that. That was incredible. Nearly catching up to Density's kill count, too. Looks like the terrorists kind of doing a repeat along with the CTs. Oh, Hallwax, though. Caught off guard by that play right there. Density up on the boost angle. Grenades coming in. Jorgs in a good position to hopefully hold on to control of A site here as more utils deployed. They hear the squeaky play. There it is. The good opening from Mr. Jorgs. Gets the second, gets the third. Yes, Mr. Jorgs, yes. And now it is up to Density, who does secure a nice double. They search for Mr. Jorgs. They hear the reload. They hear the footsteps coming. Oh my gosh, 1v1. Jorgs versus Density right now. Density knew they were yellow box. Flash goes up. Not get Density, though. Now Density has that critical util. They saw the corner of the shoulder, and Density knew. Density was ready for it. Excellent work, all things considered. Density is a knower, indeed. I hear the Halo music after some rounds. Yes, that is their music kit. In this game, what happens is, for anybody who doesn't know, you can get music kits, which basically changes the soundtrack of the game. And you have an MVP system, so whoever was like the most impactful for a round, you get to play your own anthem for everybody in the game. So one of the anthems is the Halo theme song. Nice kill, though, from Density, opening things up. Let's get back on track here. I'm a little bit worried about our MP7 friend, Satorix. Was not ready for it, but Hallwax was ready to kill Etan. Icy Hyper also ready to kill Density. And not looking great. Not looking great for the T's in this moment of time. They're going to be getting out of Squeaky. Leaving. Ooh, Tio with a very nice headshot. We click over just in time to see that man perish. Hallwax. Here's the enemy rotating in too. Will we be seeing Hallwax secure? Oh my gosh, do it to him. No. That was so close. That was actually really close. But now it's up to Jorgs to Jorg it harder than he's ever Jorged it before. I actually love this play from Natsu. Don't have a grenade in your hand. Mr. Jorgs always likes to do it to me. I'm going to tell it to Mr. Jorgs. Gun out, Mr. Jorgs. Gun out, gun out, gun out. The 1v1, just murder him. Just tap it and murder. You play the gamble. You guess which side he's going to be on in that situation. You don't know, of course. Murder. Murder, murder, murder. Hallwax, though. Looking ready to dominate this round. Look at that beautiful karambit. Flash is going in on mid. The molly. Don't know if exactly lands or not, but either way. Pushing back over towards A site. We have a lot of terrorists coming on over. Density going in with a molly that takes out that one angle over by Squeaky. Forklift, though. Opens it up. Hallwax walking right into that one. And now it's time for Jorgs to go face-to-face with Density, but this time he wins. The counter, the double. Tio, though, putting an end to that hope of a triple. Satorix coming in now. Gets bonked in the face with a Molotov. That's not very nice. Goes for another, but it's not enough. Thankfully, the counter-terrorists can pull that one back. I don't exactly know what Icy Hyper... Oh, Icy Hyper kick-flipping the AK. Having fun. It's like a skateboard. Or shooting an AK in real life like that would probably damage the gun and make it inoperable. But thanks to this being a video game, Icy Hyper is able to pick it up and keep shooting it. Actually, are guns bulletproof? They surely not, no. Guns are probably not bulletproof. If you shot a gun, it wouldn't work. Even though they're made out of metal. It's probably thin metal. These guys are going to tag into this rate. Let's really hope not. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I will not be casting a 1v1. Unfortunately, I am absolutely exhausted. But, I mean, hey, let's just have a great round here. Vio eyeing up some targets right in front of him. He's got a little spooked, though. He does not like what he saw. Maybe he saw multiple there for a moment. I'm not too sure. Hallwax slowly lurking up towards mid right now as some util comes out to clear out the corner with the AC units. And now the boost is coming in too. Oh my gosh, though, Density. We literally clicked over to go say hello to Density and see what he was up to. And no, we're just told, no, you're not allowed to do that. Now it's up to Satorix, though, here on a nice little catwalk. Try and put a stop to this. The team has arrived, though, so backup is here. Wax is ready to support. Icy Hyper, though, from behind, getting a good kill. And the smoke spray comes through nicely as well. That's going to scare off the remaining terrorists. Now, it's a matter of squeezing this. All of the CTs currently on A main. They sent one on flank. This would be a great opportunity to hold things out, but they are going to send Icy Hyper back over towards B. Alas, do they know the re-hit is going on? They do, because look at that. Satorix ready to take advantage. And there it is. Vio cleaning things up. Putting the Boundless ahead. Terrorists in this round. This is a big one. It's a bit of an eco. See a lot of SMGs, a lot of stuff like that. Oh my. So I don't really have anything to say about that. I think that kind of spoke for itself. The casting's fallen off a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna be lying. Not only was I casting Ape Squad before this for like 2 hours, but my voice is already a little bit bleh. I feel like my allergies are fucking with me today. Oh, the kitty's banging on the door. The kitty wanted to see how the finale of the CS Growth Invitational Week 2 plays out here. Smoke coming in on main. That's not going to stop Satorix from pushing out with that op. Little does he know, though. Looks like the T's are going in for a crazy push. There's the Mac 10 spray density, though. Oh my goodness. Wax churning it up for sure, but Natsu reversing the script. The remaining terrorists, or should I say counter-terrorists, coming from A main, are they going to be ready for this play? The boost coming in, oh my gosh. Oh, they were ready for it. Okay, so this actually might be devastating. That was really bad. That was really, really bad for the terrorists. Because Etan boosted, because they boosted Etan. They knew that for Etan to be up there, another one had to be in that area, because I think they saw it was like a recent boost. Like they saw like maybe the jump up or something like that. I don't know. But either way, very unfortunate. It brings us to match point here. If the Boundless win this one, they are winning the entirety of Week 2 of the CS Growth Invitational. A monumental moment indeed. The trophy holders will be crowned. We're seeing a nice little split going on here. One member of the terrorists kind of lurking in the shadows. Vio, ready for it. Looks like we're going to have combat, though. Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, my phone is playing audio. I don't know why. That scared me so much. Density with another one. This is not looking like it's going to go well for the CTs here, unfortunately. As Satorix also mollies himself off. No bueno. Oh, and Jorgs gets killed through the smoke. This is 100% a save, especially for you, Satorix, with your op, which costs nearly $5,000. Exit kills are possible. We're going to see one come in from Satorix right there. See, now they're scared. Now they don't want to peek that again. But of course, Satorix has to be careful about that highway angle, as we have one member lurking up already. Density coming in from the side. No way. Satorix, you could have aced. You could have just wiped them all out. Etan, so low. Neither party in a position where they can fight. They're going to hold on to that gun. That was crazy, though. How did they do it? keeps them in the game a little bit longer, of course, the live wires. Everybody have fun whittling with their knives, of course. The most enjoyable part of Counter-Strike, arguably. Satorix still opping. One member, though, up on boost, of course, and mid doors. This is a little bit dangerous for Satorix. Meanwhile, though, Hallwax in a pretty good position. Ooh, Density getting that kill into mid, though. And now this gives the opening the terrorists need to just run out there. Jorgs, though, up on Catwalk with the FAMAS, not exactly able to lock things in there. It's going to be a 2v3, but of course, the counter-terrorists, Icy Hyper and also Vio, both in good shape. Well, I say that, and then Vio gets a nade right to his body. His legs are absolutely destroyed now. Shrapnel everywhere. Density's got to be careful, though. They're posturing somewhat aggressively, but they have such little HP, along with Natsu, so if a moment like that occurs, it's horrible. For Icy Hyper, that is going to delay them a lot, but they do get that kill. Now they have to find the last member standing. It's going to be Natsu. Able to clutch it up. I was a little bit worried for a second because he was standing so still. I'm not going to lie. I thought he disconnected for a split second, like he lagged out. But he was just waiting for the most opportune moment to arrive. I love that. Guys, we could be seeing another tiebreaker. Please, God, not another tiebreaker. Please, God, not another tiebreaker. Boundless, please. I'm being biased now. I want the Boundless to win. The Boundless can come together here in this moment. They can deliver a tremendous blow. I believe in them. I believe in them. Let's see what happens. It's posturing to be another A hit, of course, but we do have actually a default. More towards B than A. The bomb is out. Density, don't do it to him. Density, do not. Oh, that was too much pepperoni in the sauce. It's going to be Vio able to clean that one up, and now it's just simply one last terrorist standing. We might be getting my wish. As I said before, this... not the way I wanted this to happen, of course. I was rooting for the Boundless, but not the way I wanted them to win it. And that's going to call it right there. 13-11. The Boundless coming out on top by the thinnest margin there. But with that win, that does mean they succeed. They win week 2 of the CS Growth Invitational. Let's go chat with them really quick. I can undeafen.
Game, boys.
Good
Playing
game,
fun.
friends. Good game. How did you all feel in that? You've won week 2 of the CS Growth Invitational.
I
my
feel
God,
so
I
good.
Grown.
After last
Yeah.
week, coming through, losing and tying and losing again, it's nice to go from a tie to a win, constantly seeing everybody kind of grow as a group. We got some new faces in this week, and I think it's just going to continue to get better week after week. We got some big things coming next week when it comes to more information prior to the matches, so people are more prepared. And I think it's going to be a good time.
That is huge. That is such a W.
I'm just happier that I was on his team this time. That's really all it is.
Well, Vio, what are you going to do with your share of the $1,000 prize pool?
I'm gonna buy ice cream. and
Well, I'm
reward
going to tell you right now,
myself.
you're not going to do that because it's Monopoly money. Sorry.
I'm getting boardwalk.
Aw, bro.
I might even get a
what?
hotel on that.
You could get a hotel, actually. I think the hotels are, what, 100? 200?
Yeah, but I think you need what, 5
Depends
houses
what you're buying
first
it on.
before a hotel?
Oh, well, how many houses
know?
do you have?
Houses are worth more than hotels nowadays.
On boardwalk, none yet. Cause
You don't have any houses?
Nah.
So you're poor.
Okay, next week, guys, we need to win again. I really need these houses.
You need those houses to get the hotel.
GG's, boys. Thanks for casting. viewers.
GG. Of course, of course. Yes, hopefully the cast is helpful. The camera work was fucked sometimes because I'm still learning, but hopefully it was a good
Yeah,
time.
Beaver saw me
nonetheless.
about to fight someone and switch the cameras. I'm looking at it right now.
Dorgs, I clicked away because it was
That's
you,
fine.
and I was like, I don't want to give you any screen time, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to give you any screen time. I'm sorry.
Let's just hope you didn't give me any screen time.
Um,
Dying POV.
no, I think we gave you a lot of screen time. I'm sorry.
Dying POV. God damn it.
I mean, dude, the first few games, I'm literally just trying to yap, and I reduced my yappage last game.
You
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah, we needed it. We needed
That
a little
was-
more.
that was tight.
Personal accountability was the goal.
Well, I certainly hope we see you all next week in CS Growth Invitational Week 3, perhaps.
That's the goal. There's a chance that we do it on a Saturday instead of on a Sunday. I'm gonna put a poll in to see if more people are able to make it if we do that. Just because I know we had a lot of last minute people trying to make it in. I'd much rather have it where we know ahead of time on what's happening. Also, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of some people who said they were going to make it tonight and did not without any information. I'm not a fan of that.
Oh dear. Well,
Kind of go.
I'm gonna
Well,
let
you know what I mean? Like if you're going to be here, just say something. You know? That's
Of
all.
course, of course. Communication is key. If something comes
Yes,
up, it's
sir.
fine.
Exactly. Just say something. That's all.
I'm gonna go chat with Etan and Senor Bugs, but you guys have a good evening.
Absolutely. Have a good night, Beaver.
Okay.
Etan, Senor Bugs, it seems the rest of your squad has abandoned you. I wanted to do a final interview. What happened there?
A couple girls were mad that their boyfriends were staying up too late.
No way, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Density had to be. Density had to go ASAP.
Oh dear.
He was on the phone with his girlfriend that game.
Yeah,
See,
it was.
see, first rule of CS growth: if you want to grow in CS, you cannot be in a relationship.
This is true. I've heard rumors of this
This is
occurrence.
factual. It's actually
If-
proven.
If you're in a relationship, your KD goes down. So we don't want that. But how do you guys feel like you did? I mean, that was a very close game on the finale. You had 2 ties. That was
You know, I missed 2 critical op shots that would have won us. Probably would have won us Overpass and Inferno. So I was putting too much money in on the op, and I got too cocky on the op gameplay, and missed some shots that needed to be hit.
It do happen. It do happen from time to time. Is there anything
it
you guys
does.
do you think are gonna do different in week 3?
Learn the maps better. That's for sure.
I would say definitely not get cocky in the op in here.
Well,
You know what that means? Play a lot of DM servers.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've killed Donk a couple times, so.
oh, so you're basically a pro, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Basically, I should be at Cologne right now, but I couldn't get a ticket on a plane. You know.
Yeah. You know they're expensive. You know.
Yeah. Plane tickets. They do cost money. But overall, they were good matches. I enjoyed them.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Learning experiences.
I've definitely learned a lot. Like how to bait for my team sometimes and how to die.
We did have bugs on some. Hey, you're gonna bait for me and Density here
Yeah. No.
activities, and you did an amazing job. Best bait I could ask for. Oh, dude, I missed that shot there. What?
Well,
What?
GG guys. I hope you had fun. We'll see you in week 3 potentially. All right. Have a good
Yep.
night.
Yeah, of Elite Operator CS activities.
Oh, this was actually CS Growth Invitational week 2.
Oh, we changed the name.
We did change the name. Yes, we did change the name.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a set in stone. You know how good it was.
Well, it was at the request of Hall, who kind of runs this. So
The man in charge. you could
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
all right. GG's guys.
See ya,
GG's.
B.
GG's.
Well, with that, guys, CS Growth Week 2 is finito. 'Twas a wondrous day of games. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you had fun. Keymar, was good to see you. Cad, Bob, Eric, everybody else. Thank you all for tuning into the surprise little alt account stream. Of course, this is a very secret account. I don't tell people the name typically, but I'll tell you this. It's not Big Bad Beaver. I am very, 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 very tired now. So I think I'm going to go have food and go pass out. And I will be live hopefully tomorrow if my voice recovers. I'm not going to lie. I did basically like 5 hours straight of casting. And my voice is gone right now. Because I kind of have like I don't know. I do like a voice almost. But we'll see. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, hit the follow button. If you really enjoyed, go subscribe to my main channel because we do hella content there. Thank you all very much for tuning in and have a good one.